There's lots of talk around what drones can do and possibly the possible advantages for mines around the world. Just to give you an idea of where we've used the Ilios before, this particular mine is a gold mine. We were called out to look at a Y section or a finger pass section into a large raise bore. Very interesting, as this will come up later in the presentation. You'll see the Ilios here. You see effectively that good lighting that we're talking about. From there, we go into old workings, of course. Very good application to go into unknown and unmapped areas where there's lots of dangers to ensure safety. So Ilios 3, when deployed effectively, and when people that understand what's going on in the mine and you plan ahead, you can save yourself a lot of time deploying something like the Ilios 3 down in a mine to scan these sections. Onto stope inspections, vertical stopes, horizontal stopes, long haul, quite a few different ones. One of the more extreme cases we like to show is at a copper mine here in South Africa where they do block and cave mining. Traditionally, they would, on a long 6-meter pole, stick up a scanner in there, be able to survey about 2/3 of the blasted area. That's if this access point's open. We were promised that the access point was open. They did excavate some of that material to get us in there. We, of course, arrived on the day and there's been a further cave-in, emphasizing the fact that it's so important to stand far away from the brow. We were still able to access with the Ilios in that about 1 meter by a 600 millimeter section, still 20 meters away, very safe, able to, in the tunnel section, able to access through that small opening. Could deliver high quality visuals. We could see the remaining pillars while inside that block and cave section that was blasted. And then, of course, exit very safely, again, in less than 7 minutes, just kind of flying around, making sure there's no shadows, getting out of that section for this mine. They subsequently have bought 2 Ilios setups, one that is permanently underground. If we move on to more modern times, vertical stoping, very easily done. You'll see the Ilios very effectively here moving into the vertical stope, you being able to stand away very safely. Interestingly here, sometimes water is obviously a problem in a lot of mines across the world and sections get flooded. You need to make a plan. Deploying a drone versus other technologies out there is a very good idea, as you can pass over the water very easily. Another one from a gold mine. This is a total ore pass, a raise bore length of about 290 meters. This ore pass was blocked for probably a year, if not longer. They deployed various cameras, lighting, things to find it in that vertical ore pass, find that blockage, and when you are standing right underneath it, you can't see the blockage. That drone was deployed in a second flight, so less than 12 minutes. We found that blockage, and the Ilios solved that solution, which probably cost them standing time, millions of dollars, because they couldn't use that part of the mine to extract material. They had to subsequently move forward to other passes. So in any one of those sections listed there, blast monitoring and the efficiency thereof, you can determine over and under break volume calculations. You can get your compliance done with remaining pillars and roof structure. You can also do change detection, calculate backfill volumes, and of course then integrate into the mining plan. This is all from a single flight, from a single georeference flight. You get as many advantages that you can do after the blasting has happened, after the excavations happened. This is then information that's always available to your survey team. Volume calculations, again, just an extreme example. It seems very, can I say, a very easy step to say that we can do stockpile volumes with the Ilios 3. This specific stockpile is 300 meters long. So we rocked up there with the Ilios 3. See the video speeds up a little bit. We did this in a 9-minute flight. We covered the entire stockpile. All right, next one is just the example of a mill. According to our customer, also a very dangerous place to be entered and quite a lengthy process to inspect. So you can do that monitoring and the degradation of the mill over time. Or one application that a customer highlighted to us was actually calculating the size of the balls was quite important to them. They could do that off of the photographs we took, all from the scan. Second example of equipment monitoring: a lot of the mines here have underground silos. A very difficult place to inspect. Very dangerous for people to enter. Takes weeks of planning, permits, and of course stoppage of the mine. So again, you can use this video and think about silos, tanks, bins, any conveyor systems, crushers or mills, where the Ilios and the size is such a benefit. And of course, the quality visuals. There's no additional lighting when we're standing there. We're working off of the 10,000 lumens that the Ilios produces.